Hey everybody, welcome back to Coffee
Sometimes Tea
with Jen and Marcelo.
Solo.
So we're going to continue our series on credit.
So next we're going to have Chat GPT. So throughout this whole series, we're going to be using Chat GPT4, kind of go over how you can take control of your credit and the future of your credit and health of your credit. Again, all things with credit do matter. And why does it matter? Because it can affect you getting a job, a car, a home, a loan.
Well, I mean, you can still get
insurance.
it, but you're going to be paying out the nose for it.
Would you rather have an interest rate of
It's like we have 3 instead of, or would you want an interest rate of
30
or 8 or 9?
Where would you like to be on the spectrum of credit?
Correct.
A reasonable rate or something that's just
astronomical,
just so beyond just ridiculous that you go, why do I keep this card? Like, what is the point of keeping this card? But some of those cards, even though they're high interest rate, depending on what offers or what they provide to you as a service, as long as you're making those payments on time, there is a way to work with them and get cash back, go on trips, and like get food for free. We learned a lot of stuff, by the way, and a lot of stuff we learned through our ambassador group, and we want you to join us. We started a school ourselves, and we want you to join us. We're going to be covering all things. We're going to be covering over the finances and the credits, along with some other things for personal business development. And these are free seminars, free workshops. Come join us. You learn a lot more. We're just giving quick overviews of each segments here for you in credit and what each segment's about. Hoping that you'll be able to get 1 or 2 takeaways that'll help you get on track or get back on track in your credit history. So first things first, let's ask ChatGPT. We're giving it a prompt to act as a financial expert in credit and the credit bureaus. And we're saying, checking your credit report, how to obtain a free report, and understanding what's in the report. So let's see what it gives us back. We did cover this in depth in the last one, but we wanted to kind of have this module for you as well. Details, awesome.
Just had to get your credit.
All right, so we're going to let it run. And look, it's giving you information. It's giving you details.
See?
You don't need to go spend thousands of dollars to have somebody go do this off of ChatGPT and then print it out and hand it to you. You can do this for yourself. We're giving it to you for free. So anybody who says, I can do this for you for $5,000, $10,000, $20,000.
I know what. Let's do this. You give me $500, I'll give you a refund of $500. There you go. So if you want to spend money, I'll give it right back as a refund.
Hey, if you want to give us a tip and help us continue content creation, then by all means, you can leave us a tip. But, save your money.
Yeah.
Save your money.
Do it for free, but here we go.
So let's start from the top here. So we said, act as a financial advisor. So ChatGPT said, okay, how to obtain a free report. So there's the reporting agencies, there's Equifax, there's Experian, and there's TransUnion. They're required to give you 1 free report every month.
Highlight that so they see that.
Oh, right here. I'll do that for you. And then here's how you can get it. Well, there are services like Credit Karma. And I'm still trying to remember the one. I'm so sorry. Marble Drop.
FICO.
Huh?
My FICO.
No, the other one. The one that we're signed up with. Do you remember what it is?
Nah, we'll figure it out though.
We'll
drop a link in the we'll drop it up.
Put a link in the bottom below.
We've been talking so much of this stuff, it's all jumbled together, but yeah, and forget what it'll hit me in a minute.
Yeah, so. We need to get our coffee on. Yeah. He hasn't had his pot of who is it today?
Coffee. Well, today it's always today. It's Death Wish coffee. Come on.
Death Wish coffee. No, it's creme brulee day. Creme brulee.
I don't think we have any more. I think
very tasty. Love it. That was my cup for today. Yeah. Anyways, moving along. We'll have to get our caffeine on here. Annualcreditreport.com. You can call or mail, but I mean, come on. Everything technology. Just do it online. It doesn't matter. It's not complicated. It's not hard. And if it is hard, just come join us in our school group. We've got more than enough people here who are more than happy to help you and not charge you.
At least there's the phone number if you guys want to call too. And you could write them if you love to write. You can write them.
I would double check this number.
It could be outdated.
I would go here to double check that number if you need to make a phone call. Normally, when you're making those phone calls, it's because you're disputing something on the credit report. So first, you gotta get the report so you can understand what's on the report to then figure out what you need to do to fix it, and then from fixing it to disputing it, and then hopefully have a better, cleaner report, which then boosts your scores.
Right. So you got to remember, this is what's going to contain your credit. It's going to contain a wealth of information, just like it's by your financial history and including your personal information, your credit accounts, the credit inquiries, public record, and collection. So your personal information. This is why you need to safeguard this stuff, guys. Your full name, your address, your social, date of birth. That's all I need right there to open up accounts under your name. So this is everything that is on these credit reports. So just don't let them float around. Don't let some Yahoo pull your credit that you don't know, that you're paying someone to do something.
And I know you may love your family member to death, that cousin, that brother, that sister, that mother, that father, that grandfather. Just safeguard it. Don't just hand it out freely. And do not share your credit with anybody. And you're like, but I've got my person, and that's fine. If you're like, we have things that are together, but we also have things that are separate. In your credit, I have my own cards. He has his own cards, but I do not have my credit on his credit. So if he screws up his credit,
I don't mess up hers.
He's screwing up his credit. I screw up mine. And I can tell you they are separate. Now, obviously, if we were no longer together, the courts would say, "Hey, you gotta cover each of together." But when it comes to the credit bureaus, unless I have put, so for instance, Best Buy, this happened. We were at the store, and they're like, "Hey, do you want another card?" And he said, "Sure, go ahead and put her name on it." Well, I didn't realize, and I don't even think I gave him my social, did I? I don't know if I even had given my social.
No, they just added you as
They just added me.
They added you as a co-signer.
And because I don't know how it works, but somehow it ended up on my credit score as, what is it called? I know, Rad, you're yelling at the screen right now saying it's this, and I'm sorry, I can't remember what it is, but you can come tell everybody what it is in our school.
Co-host or
co-op or not co-op. Anyways, it's where you're sharing your credit for somebody else. Problem. We're shared. If I screwed something up, it screws him up too. That's what I understand. And if I'm wrong, go ahead and put it in the comments below and let me know. I'm not a super expert here. We have other people that are. But these are things to be hyper aware of. Safeguard it. And then what about these public records and collections? I hear a lot about.
So bankruptcies, foreclosures, lawsuits, you hear, pay me $5,000 up front and then $30 a month for us to do that for you. Why? You guys, it's public record. Come join us. We'll show you how to get all that off basically for free. You could do it by yourself. We'll give you the forms. We'll even show you how to fill it out. We'll go deeper into all that in a later video, but that's the public records is what that means. Any foreclosures, lawsuits, the big thing is the lates. Okay. And then she's highlighting it right there. So you want to check your credit report regularly and understand what it is. Now, you can manage your financial health, and we call it a financial snapshot. That's a huge stamp, guys. You want to build that foundation. If you don't know how to read a credit report, ask us. We'll help you read it. You can blank out all the top information, and we can show you how to read it.
Yeah, don't post any of your stuff, okay?
No.
If you're that person who goes, "Oh, sure, I'll just give it to you."
No, we don't want it. I don't want it.
Come to our school, join the group. We can have private talk time.
Yeah.
And there's people in our group that are able to experts as well. We have a strong community that is more than happy to assist you and kind of point you in the right direction. We have a lot of people that are going after credit, but they're not quite sure how to do it. And we all learn together. And sometimes people will find something and throw it out to the community, say, "Hey, I found this. It's a really great opportunity. The data points are low. The entry is low, meaning entry is as in really bad credit. Entry points are able to get in and start boosting scores. We have people that are trying to go after businesses and are using their personal credit versus starting a business and getting credit on the business. Yes, it is personal guaranteed. Anybody who tells you it's not is lying to you. They don't know what they're talking about.
Full of shiza.
And as some of the people in my group would say, those are parrots and we do not feed them. No. So if you're a parrot, so sorry, this one's not for you. So if you want to learn more, join us
in our school, in our private community.
Like us, comment below. We hope to see you here soon. We're going to be moving on into the next module.
See you soon.
Hope to see you there. Cheers to you, and thank you for joining us here at
Coffee
Sometimes Tea.